Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with unbeaten heavyweight Oscar Rivas ahead of the July 20th showdown with Dillian Whyte at the O2 Arena. First question I want to ask you is actually about your last fight against Bryant Jennings. It was a very tactical fight right up until that final round, and then you came out like a man possessed and obliterated, if that's easy to translate, destroyed and absolutely destroyed Bryant Jennings. Can you just tell me what your corner had said to you before that last round that inspired such a performance?
Entonces ha sido una pelea muy táctica hasta la última ronda y luego saliste como un loco, como alguien. ¿Qué te han dicho tu esquina?
Bueno, lo único que me dijeron fue de salirme el plan de trabajo que teníamos, porque teníamos un plan, teníamos una táctica ya para esa pelea. Entonces en el último round me dijeron, ve a terminar esto, a hacer lo que tú sabes hacer. Entonces ahí fue que salió el kaboom. Entonces por eso creo que en esta preparación va a ser algo igual o más fuerte que de la última pelea contra Jennings.
I think that what my corner told me was literally just stick to the plan all the way through. And then just before that final round that you referred to, tactics are going well, but now go out for everything, really go out for him, try and finish it, end it now in that final round. And that's what they told me to do, look to finish it then, and that's fortunately what happened. That's when you saw kaboom, that's when you saw the punch come out, yeah? My nickname, do what you know how to do. And so I think this fight might play out in a similar way, but maybe even stronger, you know. It might be a case of trying to adopt the similar tactics and hopefully it would have the same result at the end of the day.
From what you've seen from Dillian Whyte on videotape and so on, do you feel you're the bigger puncher in this fight, and do you feel you're the better technical boxer in this fight?
Según los vídeos que has visto de él, ¿consideras que tienes un golpe más fuerte que él? And he's more tactical, yeah?
Better technical boxer, more skillful boxer.
Y con más habilidad, más habilidoso y con más técnica que él.
Bueno, te digo, los videos que yo he visto, sé que es un boxeador fuerte, es un boxeador que hay que tener mucho cuidado con él. Yo creo que me considero un boxeador muy fuerte, que tiene una buena pegada también y rápido. Entonces, esto no va a ser la excepción. Yo sé que los dos somos unos boxeadores peligrosos y por algo será que nos quieren subir a los dos al ring para dar un buen espectáculo el 20 de julio.
So I think from what I've seen on videos, he's a very strong, powerful boxer, and I think he's someone you've got to be really watchful and careful about, and that's what we'll be doing. But just to give you an idea on how I consider my fighting skills and style, I've got a strong punch, but I think I'm fast. I've got fast hands. It's going to be a good fight. I think we've both got our own dangers that we can create, and I think the fact that we've been chosen to fight each other, it's not for no reason at all, you know. It's for good reason, and I think that for sure it's going to be a real spectacle when we both step into that ring on the 20th.
A lot was said in the press conference about Dillian Whyte taking a big risk. He's on the verge of a world title shot, but he's taking on a very dangerous challenge in Oscar Rivas. Is the same also true the other way around, that you're taking a dangerous risk when you could have an easier fight perhaps?
Se ha hablado en la rueda del hecho de que Dillian está arriesgando con tú hubiera escogido un rival más asequible, pero se puede decirlo de la misma manera para ti. Tú estás arriesgando un poco con un combate complicado en vez de haber escogido un camino más fácil.
Bueno, me gusta, yo siempre desde que cogí el boxeo como carrera, siempre me ha gustado el reto. Entonces creo que esto va a ser algo que voy a tener como experiencia para el resto de mi vida, y no me gustan los combates fáciles, me gustan los combates difíciles, porque ahí donde tú tienes más experiencia y algo más que dar al mundo de este deporte que es el boxeo.
I think that ever since I started out in my boxing career, I've never liked to choose easy fights. I've always liked to challenge. That's the thing that's inspired me and driven me. And I think that in my experience, I've never liked choosing that easy route. I think that when you do choose a tough fight, you get so many positives out of it, you learn from it, you gain experience, and that's what boxing's all about, you know, moving to the next level all the time and trying to improve onto the next challenge.
And just to round off, people that don't know much about your history, Just tell us a little bit about your background, how you first got into boxing, and how perhaps that might help you in this big fight in July.
Y para la gente que no sabe mucho de tu trayectoria, ¿puedes hablar un poco sobre tus comienzos? ¿Cómo has escogido este camino en boxeo?
Sí, escogí el mundo del boxeo porque quería solamente aprender a defenderme. He tenido una muy buena carrera amateur, subo en los Juegos Olímpicos. He peleado con muchos boxeadores que ahora están en grandes ligas. Creo que Oscar Rivas, a pesar de todo lo que ha pasado, porque se me cayó una pelea en los Estados Unidos contra Washington, entonces creo que mi carrera ha sido algo algo de mirar. Creo que la experiencia que he tenido en mis 20 años de boxeador, creo que es tiempo de demostrarla ahora para así mismo seguir, que mi nombre quede en la historia del boxeo.
I think that I chose boxing initially just as a way of learning how to defend myself in life in general. Moving on rapidly to my amateur career, as you know, I had a decent career as an amateur, did well in the Olympics, fought in the Olympic Games against some rivals who've gone on to make a name for themselves in high divisions throughout the different weight throughout the heavyweight division. Oscar Rivas, there was missed out on a fight in Estados Unidos. Has dicho algo sobre Washington, no entiendo, perdón.
Mi oponente se llamaba Gerard Washington.
Okay.
Se me cayó una pelea muy importante con él, entonces eso como que marcó mi vida. Eso.
¿Que ganaste contra?
No, se cayó la pelea por un problema que tuve, entonces por eso Gerard Washington se llamaba.
Okay. So yeah, the fight that never came off against Gerald Washington, in spite of it not taking place, it still had a huge influence on my career, and I kind of learned from that experience of missing out on that big fight. But something that I've learned over my 20 years career as a boxer is that by working hard and wanting to sort of give yourself challenges, that's something which always stands you in good stead.
And last question, will we see a spectacular knockout on July 20? Will we see a kaboom finish as we did against Jennings?
20 de julio vamos a ver el kaboom saliendo de nuevo contra Jennings.
Bueno, te digo, voy a prepararme lo más fuerte que pueda, voy a darlo todo en este campo de entrenamiento, porque la verdad quiero salir con la victoria. No te puedo decir nada porque soy un boxeador que en el ring lo demuestra todo. Entonces, solamente hay que esperar que llegue el 20 de julio para así mismo demostrar lo que vaya a pasar.
All I can say is at the moment I'm going to give more than 100% in this training camp which is about to take place, but I'm not the sort of fighter that goes talking big. I can't promise anything that's actually going to happen in the ring on the 20th of July. I prefer to do my talking out there during the event in the ring, but what I will promise is that it's going to be a real spectacle and a great fight on that night.
Thank you, Oscar.